Hey everybody, Dr. Green here for one last video wrapping up CS 3540 Introduction to Software Engineering here at BGSU. So as we wrap up this course in the semester, there's a few things I would like to chat about. First off, always remember these key concepts from the semester. Developing iteratively will solve a lot of problems. Always take small steps doing one thing at a time. One of the best pieces of advice I received in my life was when I was working on my dissertation. Someone told me, do one thing every day towards your dissertation. And that was great because I was working iteratively. I did one thing every day, added to it the next, and before I knew it, I had completed an entire dissertation. This has been referred to in other industries as the snowball effect, doing one small thing and then one additional thing every additional day. It changes everything, and suddenly you're at your goal. Also, always continually evaluate and assess. Whatever your process is, whatever your product is, always be willing to look at it, decide if it's doing well or doing poorly, and how you can change and adjust to improve your overall life, your overall company, and the overall product. Don't take this kind of assessment and evaluation personally. Hold your process, hold your product with an open hand, and be open to that change. Also, always incorporate best practices. Keep a beat on industry, what the newest and best thing there is out there, and always evaluate if it should be added into your process. In recent years, this has been DevOps and DevSecOps and all these kinds of new fancy buzzwords, but they've come with a lot of good things that should be incorporated into your practice. And never forget the best process is the one that works. If you're building good software and it works the best for your team, stick with it, work through it, and keep going. One thing I would like to note we didn't really talk about during the class was ethics. We do have a software engineering code of ethics that helps you understand how to make good choices when you're on the job and how to deal with software and different situations that arise. You'll see a final assignment that asks you to engage with some of this and provide some justification and work through that code of ethics. But I strongly encourage you to take some time, read over that, and dive deeply into it. And finally, don't forget that Agile isn't the only way. We have some articles here in a great book. Two articles, The End of Agile, another one, Agile Software Development is Dead, Deal with It. And then the final one is a book called Agile, The Good, the Hype, and the Ugly. Agile is not perfect in any way. That's why I preach that you are Agile, you don't do Agile. The best thing to do is to work closely on your process, make sure it works well for you and your team and your clients, and always be in a continual state of improvement. Right? And this really goes to show because Agile has already morphed once or twice into DevOps and DevSecOps, which adds a whole new dynamic to this. So we want to keep expanding, keep growing, and picking up the best aspects and leaving the worst ones behind. So that's that. This was CS 3540 Introduction to Software Engineering. I hope you enjoyed the course. And always remember, the door's not always open, but the email's always on. Stay in touch, and I hope to speak with you soon.